Hi guys, my name is Emma and today is day 14 of the 25 days of perspective. Today we are going to talk about food waste. When I was a sophomore in college, I first watched the documentary Global Food Waste Scandal. I tried to find it. I found the person who created the documentary. I found one of his TED Talks. So I'll post that link down below. I couldn't find the documentary itself. Don't know what happened to it, but I learned that food waste costs over $1 trillion every single year, and that with all the food that we waste, we could feed the world's hungry people. And it made me realize that just like most things, we have generated this idea of it and generated the view of it. At least the media has and society has. I bet many of us grew up thinking that we were running out of food. There was way too many people on the planet. But what if we realized what was actually going on, and that it's not that we don't have enough food, it's that we're throwing way too much of it away that could be eaten by people, that we're saying, oh, this isn't pretty enough. This isn't something that we need. This isn't good enough for people, or for some people. 40% of vegetables and fruit are thrown out before they even enter the grocery store system, before they ever even get to the consumer. And that is true for almost every other food product, that about 50% of it is just thrown out before it even gets to us. Not because it was bad or it was spoiled, but because there's a food standard in regards to how it looks that this food doesn't meet. And is that not the craziest thing, that we are in the middle of having so many people not have access to clean water, not have access to clean and good food, and we're throwing so much of it away? Every 20 seconds, a child dies from hunger. 1 billion people do not have access to clean water, yet we are throwing resources away that could help people for no good reason. And how do we change the system? How do we get to a point where we can fix what's going on? How can we change it in our own lives? It's hard. I don't know the right answer for that, but I encourage you to look into the different laws regarding food waste. Restaurants are able to donate food, but some of them, or many of them, are unsure of it. So I would suggest that first we need to understand what's going on, how much food is thrown away, what kind of food is being thrown out. So many animals are killed every single year for food, and so much of it just ends up being thrown out and never even consumed or touched by people, which is the purpose of growing those animals for animal agriculture. And for growing all that food is for people to eat it, and a majority of it doesn't even get to people. And then what does get to the grocery store, a lot of it gets thrown out before it actually expires. There's just this constant turnover of food that people are not getting access to for standards that we never really placed or ever really decided that was what we wanted. So I encourage you to check out those links down below. There will be different documentaries that I could find. And I strongly encourage you to check out that TED Talk. It's crazy. He's able to feed thousands of people from food that is thrown out. And the story is quite insane. So please check that out. Come back tomorrow. And I really am thankful that you are on this journey here with me. So have an amazing day.